Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys are all doing really well. And some of you guys actually might notice that the green screen is gone and we're back to the normal room that I film in, and I'm pretty excited about it. In terms of today's video, we're going to be actually looking at a show that some people have requested for me to make a video on, and it's called Attaway General. When I got the first couple of requests to look at Attaway General, I was trying to figure out why Attaway sounded so familiar specifically, but then I realized it was because I had completely underestimated the deep lore of Brat TV and their TV shows and movies, which apparently are all set in the same town called Attaway, where 90% of the population consists of teenagers who can't act. And that's because we actually have looked at a Brat TV movie that was set in Attaway before, which was the Chicken Girls movie that was set at Attaway High School. This one's completely different though, because instead of teenagers in high school, we're putting them in a hospital. Of course, before we start today's video, we have to do this week's sweaty shout out, and this week it goes to Belle, who is the mealaholic on Instagram, who sent this photo that says, "Sorry I can't be him." I don't know if I like the memories that these photos are bringing back, but it's definitely pretty funny. If you want to get a sweaty shout out for yourself, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram, and then DM me your favorite meme of the week, and you might get chosen. Also, I think this goes without saying, and I'm sure that anybody who has ever watched Grey's Anatomy before is already thinking this, but this is a total ripoff of Grey's Anatomy. But it seems like Brat TV really likes their bootlegs, considering we looked at their bootleg High School Musical last year. Now we're looking at their bootleg Grey's Anatomy, which I guess means that we should also be anticipating a Camp Attaway at some point, and a To All the E-Boys I've loved before. In terms of the structure for the show, it seems like they're sticking with their usual TV show structure, where every episode is between like 7 to 10 minutes, and everyone who is in it is some sort of social media star. Now the season actually isn't fully finished yet. They just started uploading episodes I think a couple weeks ago, so there's a few episodes for us to watch right now, and I was initially tossing up between waiting for the whole season to come out versus just watching a few of the episodes that are available right now, but I have to be honest, I'm in one of those moods where I want to see what's going on over at Brat TV, so I thought now is the time.
The Teen Volunteer, or TV program.
Wait, like TB, like tuberculosis? Okay, hold on, I'm an idiot. The title is literally TVs, it is not TV. But the actual subtitles say Team Bonds. So it should be TB. So what? I can't tell if this is like a cinematic universe where we're supposed to like pretend that these teenagers are old enough to be doctors, or if they're just teenagers randomly in a hospital.
Any questions? Jack.
Yeah, what time do we get off?
Good one, Jack.
This is Nurse Sandy. She's the heart of the ER. Make her laugh and bring her chocolates, and you're golden. But if you make her mad, you're gonna have a really rough road at this hospital.
I think she can hear you. Alright, so this is the nurse behind me right now, within earshot. Gotta be honest, she's kind of a bitch, but if you give her a cucumber every Wednesday, she will be nice to you.
Downtown, we're about to be at capacity. What can we do?
Nothing.
Am I allowed to ask exactly what they're doing there? Like, specifically TikTokers in a hospital show. Like, what are they going to do? The punch has got to roll with. You got to keep your focus. You wanna say so. You know what? Their intro's pretty sick though.
Shouldn't we be doing more than learning how to make coffee? There's an emergency out there.
This girl's like in grade 10 coming in here like, so when do I scrub it? Not today. Brat TV seems to also be a pioneer in this new wave of acting where instead of just acting out a reaction or an emotion to the degree that you would see in real life, they do it as dramatically and exaggerated as possible.
Find them, sterilize them, and bring them to the pediatric wing.
This shed?
Oh my god, I missed the bus. I'm so annoyed.
Been here 5 seconds.
Studies show we form lasting impressions about others within seconds of meeting. So I can't be with you in a closet when I meet Dr. Henry. He's the most brilliant surgeon in the state.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have the same accolades as a father.
No, not already! We're like 10 seconds into a conversation between two people who just met, and she already unprompted is like, yeah, my dad's a dick. Could this not have waited till like episode 3? Or anywhere but the first 3 minutes of the first episode?
Seriously? You're his daughter? You're so lucky you don't even know it.
You're giving me the impression I don't want to be in the same room as you.
I don't even know if I want to unpack the fact that this is just a complete ripoff of Grey's Anatomy. Like, the only difference between this girl and Meredith Grey is that her dad is still alive.
Why did you volunteer to work at a hospital?
I got arrested. Beats juvie.
Oh, he's a bad boy. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm pretty sure the hairnet is supposed to go over all of your hair. Yeah, this'll work out great.
What about you?
I just love to help people.
Is that a Shane Dawson tease? Why is she walking so slowly in the middle of a hallway during this massive emergency? Sorry guys, I just need to establish myself as the main character in this hallway.
Back yet.
Sorry, but it's really busy right now. There's been a huge accident.
I know, I was in it.
Oh.
Can you imagine being in a huge accident and you're like holding your bleeding arm and some lady that works there comes up and she's like, oh, like, hey, how's it going? And you're like, oh, I was in that huge accident that like everyone's freaking out over right now. And she's just like, oh, okay.
You should be fine to wait a little. If you hit an artery, you would have passed out by now.
That's comforting.
Don't worry, guys. This is the perfect moment for me to bring out my trusty gauze that I just had randomly.
I'm holding.
Holding what? Is that one of the Nolan twins?
And we couldn't get a line in.
Give me a 24 needle norepinephrine. Come on, show me a vein.
Yeah, let me just aggressively poke your flaccid arm with no pressure. That'll probably bring a vein up. Is it working? I don't think it's working.
What did you do to get arrested?
In prison, you're never supposed to ask about the crime.
Okay. But you're in a hospital, so spill. The girl completely didn't even try to put her hairnet on properly, but what's killing me is that the guy was like 5 curls of his hair away from putting it on properly. But he just didn't bother.
You're new TV, aren't you?
Nicely done, Sherlock. Now, what are you doing? Do you always sneak up on people when they're sleeping?
Actually, I had a reason to be in here. Some of us have work.
Am I supposed to congratulate you?
What is this script? This isn't even fair. They're like setting them up for this shit. Who talks like this? Some of us actually have work to do.
Am I supposed to, like, congratulate you?
If you want to.
HR! Can we please get HR in the chat? Were we supposed to watch that and just think that was normal? Hey, I know that we just met, but I'm just gonna shove my face directly into your face while I grab an adult pee pad. She's acting like this is completely normal, like this is just an average Tuesday. Some guy comes into a closet and is like, let me just shove my face into your face. She's like, yeah, pretty typical day.
BP's too low, I can't find a vein.
I'm sorry guys, I can't find a vein. He pees too low.
I need more hands. You, come here.
It's our first day.
Get over here. Come on. Grab on.
There can be 100 nurses in a room, but all you need is just one doctor to look at you, recognize you have absolutely zero experience, and still, for some reason, ask you to help.
And we're in. Keep up the rest of your breaths.
Oh my god, the lines are moving in the exact same way that they were 5 minutes ago. We did it.
Amazing.
Did I just say amazing twice?
3 times, I think.
Rats. I'm so kooky, random boy that I met 5 minutes ago, but I'm gonna start talking to as if you're my longtime friend.
While you guys are patting yourselves on the back, your patients are still in critical condition. Don't ever forget why you're here.
Yeah, the patients that you did not help out today because you were specifically told at the beginning of this episode not to help any of the patients.
What can we do?
Nothing.
So I'm not really sure what patients she's talking about.
It has my name on it.
Yeah, Jack, it does.
Why is this girl such an unprompted asshole? Someone could be like, oh, the weather's so nice out today, and she's like, fuck you. You're a piece of shit. Insert over dramatic eye roll. Before we continue on with the video, I do want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, which is ExpressVPN. If you guys have been around on my channel for a while, you probably know that I'm a pretty big fan of ExpressVPN. Beyond keeping your online information secure, they also help protect your privacy online when it comes to those ads that are just a little too niche for comfort. The reason for those super specific ads is because a lot of internet service providers will actually sell your internet activity to ad companies, but ExpressVPN puts a stop to that by encrypting all of your data and hiding your location so that your internet activity actually stays private. private. My favorite feature though is definitely the content unblocking feature. I'm sure that most of you guys know by now that Netflix really likes to pick and choose which TV shows and movies are actually available depending on the region that you're in, which is fine when New Girl is back on Netflix Canada, but not so much when I want to watch the Studio Ghibli movies on Netflix, but I can't because I'm not actually from the UK. Thankfully with ExpressVPN though, I don't even have to worry about the fact that I live in Canada, because with just one click, I can pretend that I'm in the UK and watch all the Studio Ghibli movies I want. How this works is that every device has a unique IP address that can be traced back to you, but when you use ExpressVPN, your connection gets routed through one of their 3,000 plus servers, hiding your real IP address and replacing it with one of their own. This means you can browse the web anonymously with servers in 94 different countries, which means you've got a massive variety of places you can choose to appear from. And on top of that, they've got the fastest speeds, 24/7 customer support, and it's just super easy to use in general because it only takes one click to fire up the app and connect. So if you want to check out ExpressVPN for yourself, find out how you can get 3 months free by clicking the link in the description box below, which is expressvpn.com/caseyaonso. Thanks again to ExpressVPN for sponsoring. Now let's get back to the video.
Mind if I take a look?
By all means, please do. Just poke around with your hand that was just holding a dirty mop.
You're cute, but strange.
Was that her like Debbie Ryan moment? I mean, yeah. I guess I am pretty weird.
I gotta go.
Okay, not to judge the way this guy faints, but who the fuck faints like that? Oh no. I'm fainting. Not to assume or anything, but I wouldn't be surprised if the reason this guy fainted was because he was drinking what looks like bio waste. Like, yeah, let me just fuck around and drink some green goo. See how that goes.
I didn't know you were Dr. Henry's protege. What a nerd.
Nerd or stud?
Neither.
Smart as the new sexy. I read that somewhere.
Oh, you read too? I'm impressed.
Good God, is this ever cringy?
Instruction manuals.
Later, teacher's pet.
You guys just met a day ago for like 5 minutes.
33 pins? I'm not advocating for violence, but this is...
Excuse my friend. Her medical chart reads socially awkward.
Why is this character such a dick? She was just talking.
Right hook, left jab, maybe an uppercut even.
You know what? I'll second you on that one, Brace Boy. But I'll go a step further and ask if they could just, in general, please stop.
Okay, now you are definitely staring.
I forgot I told Nina I needed to get something from the shed. I'll be right back.
You really don't know where the bandages are?
Oh, I do. I just needed an excuse to get you in here.
So you didn't want to kiss him 2 minutes ago, but now... What? Gotta hand it to Brat TV. They are the masters of character development.
Juice.
Get back. Okay.
I completely forgot that this guy passed out in a chair and they were like, yeah, we'll come back to this later. How did you start crying that fast? Hold on, guys, give me a second. Oh my God, I'm so sad.
Holden has a severe heart condition that
she did the thing.
At Attaway General getting the best care there is.
Yeah, from what I've seen so far, it's been stellar service. Don't mind me while I walk away in the hallway alone dramatically while I listen to the 1975.
Oh, and you mentioned his name a dozen times.
Molly! No pulse. I'll start CPR.
Why do people keep passing out?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Not to like shit on this character or anything. Like, I'm sure she's super smart, but shouldn't the other girl like go get an experienced doctor, considering this girl is full on flatlining?
5, 6. Rosie, what are you doing? Go get help.
Okay, never mind. I spoke too soon.
Do you need me to get someone? A doctor?
I'm fine. Sorry.
Should I get your parents?
No. I don't want to talk to anyone. Just need a moment to be upset, okay?
Yes, crying with no tears. Give us that Laura Lee energy.
I get that.
Oh, having a hole in your heart's pretty relatable, huh?
Nope, but I know what it's like to pretend to be okay when you're really not.
Okay, relax, Prince EA.
Okay, I'll walk you through everything that's going on in here. Okay? You're gonna do great, kiddo. Yeah?
Why won't my dad high-five me?
Drop the act. What did you do to get to stay with Molly? Be Dr. Henry's pet?
I am not his pet. I am his former patient.
Patient?
Yeah, I have the same form of brain cancer as Molly. I'm Dr. Henry's poster child. That's why he asked me to stay.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
Now you look like an asshole.
There's a lot you don't know.
I mean, yeah, but I don't really think you can hold that against her. You guys have only known each other for 2 days.
You've been awfully quiet.
All I've ever wanted is to be a doctor, but maybe I'm not good enough.
Girl, relax. There's literally one small hiccup that she has on her second day, and she's like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be a doctor. Maybe all of this work was for nothing, and I should just pack up all my things and move across the country.
You're really good at this.
Do you mean like she's good at pushing the wheelchair?
I should have known something was wrong with you.
How do you say that to someone? You're like, yeah, I took one look at you and I just thought, there's gotta be something wrong with his ass.
Why don't you distract me?
She's like, you need a distraction?
Attaway General. No, that is not a disease.
What exactly was said on the other end of that call? Hi, I physically can't stop watching this video of Beans dancing to a Nicki Minaj verse. Can I come in?
No, that is not a disease.
They said I need surgery on my ACL and
I thought she was about to say she needed surgery on her ass.
If it isn't Busboy.
The one and only.
Is he called Busboy because his accident was getting hit by a bus? Can you imagine not even being a week out of getting hit by a bus and the nurse that's working at the hospital you're trying to heal at is like, hey, remember that time you got hit by a bus? Let's give you a name that reminds you of that every time I call you Busboy.
Holden, I've been so worried about you. How are you?
Hey, babe.
The plot thickens.
Up, up, down, down, left, right,
What can I say? TikTokers doing what they do best.
they're cute, but I don't ship it.
Oh, no. Don't worry, I totally don't ship it. I totally stand you guys. You know, the wig jumped and the tea flew.
Holden and that girl, he was being all coupley, but then he was being all winky, flirty with you.
Oh, I get it now. She's a POT. Person of Tumblr.
Hey.
So, you were really good with Molly in there.
Thanks.
Can we talk about us?
Is it an us, though? Can you imagine having a run-in with a guy a few times and you kiss once, and he pulls up the next day and he's like, I think we need to have a serious conversation about us. What us exactly?
I think we should keep this strictly professional.
What did I do wrong?
Nothing. Just not interested in being anyone's fresh meat.
Speak your truth, Iroh girl. I'm just realizing now while editing that I never really gave my general thoughts on the series as a whole so far on camera, so I'll just quickly share those right now. Honestly, the show is basically the same as every other Brat TV show or movie we've seen so far, where the characters are just crazy underdeveloped, the story's a complete mess, the actors have no idea what they're doing, and the script is so bad that you can't even really blame them for it. And the show in general just kind of screams to the viewer that the people behind this show seem to think that if they slap a bunch of trending teenagers on a show together and flood it with dramatic moments, that nobody will notice that the show's kind of bare minimum. I actually have a whole video on this weird subgenre of bare minimum entertainment. It's more so focused on another company that follows the same format that's called Awesomeness TV, but I think the points in the video line up with this show as well, so if you're interested in checking that out, I'll make sure to link it up in the cards. But if any of you guys have been watching this show, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Anyways, I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, feel free to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to follow me outside of YouTube, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which are both caseyaonso. I also have a second channel, which is more like beauty, lifestyle, vlog related. So if you're interested in that stuff, definitely check it out. I'll be linking it in the description box below. But otherwise, really hope that you guys enjoyed the video again, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
As first-year TVs, you guys will be on pediatrics. You'll help with clerical work, transpo, keeping patients company.
Yes. Babysitting. Great.
How are you babysitting a kid if pediatric is for your feet? Oh my god, I'm actually so stupid! I actually don't think I can roll my eyes and roll my head at the exact same time. Oh, this is just pathetic.